F the police coming straight from the underground. A young brother got it bad because he's brown. White, red, or green really doesn't matter. Cops are equal opportunity offenders. What's up, everybody? Here's a video from Levi Trumbull. There's this cop is out one night and he's hunting humans because that's what cops do. They hunt humans to cause problems, impede their freedom over unconstitutional, victimless crimes, and he starts asking a bunch of questions that have nothing to do with the traffic stop to this lady. And the boyfriend husband in the passenger seat says, "Why are you asking all these questions?" And the cop loses his mind. I will be pausing and adding my commentary. If you don't like it, go to Levi Trumbull's channel, link in the description, and watch the video without me.
Hello.
Hi, my window is broken, sorry.
Okay. I'm Officer Davis, Police Department.
Hello.
Reason I stopped you is you have a headlight out.
I do?
Yep.
Oh.
It just comes loose, man. Can I jump out and fix it?
Yeah, you can hop out in a minute here when I'm done. I'm finished doing my business here. Can I see
When I'm finished extorting her, yeah.
your driver's license, registration, insurance, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you got an ID on you too, sir, there? Please.
Oh, there we go. Trying to ID the passenger. Nowhere in the United States does a passenger need to ID themselves unless they've committed some type of infraction or broke a law. And even the infraction part is BS. You should never have to ID unless you're actually accused of an actual crime where there's a victim, damages, trespassing, or endangerment. But for now, let's just stick to what's on paper.
No, I don't, actually.
You don't have any ID at all?
No, I don't have it on me, no.
Okay.
I have my wallet, sorry.
Where you guys coming from?
Super one.
None of your business. None of your business. Again, this is crap they try to do to get you talking, to try to admit, to get you to incriminate yourself somehow.
Yeah, but we're out in Sandpoint. Your plates are from Sandpoint.
None of your business, pig.
I live. I live here. I'm from Sandpoint though.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so you're coming from Super One tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then what's your business here at Liberty?
Here, where?
At the gas station.
Oh.
Why are you asking us so many questions?
I'm asking anything I can. Hey, don't interrupt me.
I'm asking anything I can pay. Don't interrupt me. Another thing you should know about cops, if a passenger says anything, they lose their effing mind, as you're about to see.
That's rude, man. Like, you just stopped us for a headlight. Why are you asking us all that
I'm
stuff?
allowed to answer questions that are pertaining to traffic.
I'm allowed to answer questions. So he's so flummoxed by this guy even saying, "Why are you asking us all these stupid questions?" He can't even speak properly and form sentences anymore.
Stop.
How is what we're doing pertaining to that
Okay,
headlight?
registration and insurance.
Oh, he asked you. So you said you can ask questions about the traffic stop, which is about a headlight. So what is where they're coming, where they're going to, where they live, what they're doing at the gas station? What does any of that have to do with the headlight? He called you out on your BS, and now your little veg is triggered.
I asked you where you just came from.
I know. How does that pertain to the headlight?
There's Idaho case law that backs up what I'm saying.
There's Idaho case law that backs up what you're saying, that where you're coming from has something to do with the headlight. You're full of crap, dude.
So,
Okay.
registration and insurance, please.
My baby is 6 weeks old.
Okay.
He's
Yeah, I
in the
don't
back
know why
there.
you're, like, busting our balls about that.
It's cold. He's
Yeah,
looking for
If you don't
the
I got
stop,
you.
if you don't stop,
Look, man, I'm not...
hey, listen to me very carefully. If you don't stop, I'm gonna rip you out of the car.
If you don't stop exercising your free speech rights that I swore to preserve, protect, and defend, I'm going to rip you out of the car and use violence against you, because that's what cops do. They're not there to protect you, and anybody who still thinks that is an imbecile.
And you're gonna go to jail.
What?
For what?
You're obstructing my investigation at this point.
No, he's not. You got the information you need to extort the money out of her. He's not obstructing anything except your extra BS you're trying to pull. Nothing you've said has anything to do with the headlight, And you threatening violence should be considered an assault, in my opinion. By the way, join tac-us.org for free. It's a transparency accountability coalition that we've just started.
He's looking for the.
I'm trying to gather the vehicle documents. I'm asking you.
She gave you the vehicle documents, and he's not obstructing in any way for you getting the documents and extorting her out of her money.
Questions that pertain to the traffic stop. He's reaching all over. So
nothing you've asked pertains to the traffic stop. You're a liar. They're so comfortable and corrupt in doing this stuff, they do it on their own cameras.
You asked where we're coming from when you stopped us for a headlight. Like,
I'm not talking to you.
Dude.
That's another excuse they use. I'm not talking to you. That means nothing. So what? Who you're talking to? No one's allowed to defend another citizen? Again, they want to isolate somebody. They want to shut everybody out. And if this was me, I would have told my wife, do not answer any of his questions. Remain silent. Period.
I'm not talking to you.
Registration not in here, or?
I can't reach for anything, babe. You're going to have to grab it. This guy thinks I'm reaching. He's already asked.
You're making this way worse than it is.
And there is your RAPIST mentality. Just give me what I want, as the grapists do, and I won't have to hurt you. Blaming the victim for their actions. You're the one that stopped them. You're the one that's hunting them. You're the one that's asking questions outside the scope of the stop. You're the one doing it all. And if anyone dares to resist, they're making it worse. Every accusation is a confession.
Okay, you're not wearing a seatbelt, number one. That's why I asked for your...
Here we go. Seatbelt imbecile number 9,420,000. Helmet laws are unconstitutional. Seatbelt laws are unconstitutional. The seatbelt law thing was, at first they made it a secondary offense, and then nationwide they made it a primary offense. You could not get pulled over simply for a seatbelt before. Now they've made it so they can pull you over for everything, for almost anything, and you'll see the seatbelt imbeciles in the comments saying, "You're not wearing your seatbelt." You sound like an imbecile. Seatbelt laws are unconstitutional. You're literally criminalizing somebody for something they have not done. Think about that.
Oh, man.
You're not wearing your seatbelt. The car's running.
Is this?
I'm not gonna
what
argue
you're
with you.
Looking for?
Dude, I was getting out to go in the store.
Hey,
Also, he took his seatbelt off to get out to go to the store, and then this NOTSEE came up. So now he's going to use that as an excuse. This cop is dirty. Dirty cop right here.
I don't want to fucking do this. Like, my baby's gonna start crying. He probably needs to be breastfed. I want to fucking go home. I don't.
Okay, you need to calm down first of all. You need to calm down.
No. You need to calm down while I'm doing my roadside extortion against you.
That's the registration.
Is this what you're looking for, sir?
This is a routine traffic stop. I told you.
There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Every traffic stop, your life is in danger at the hands of police. There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. What they consider routine is not routine. It's an impediment of freedom. They have no business impeding the freedom of Americans for victimless crimes, regardless of your training or your imbecilic beliefs. Sorry, you're wrong.
Right here. It's right here.
Okay.
What's your first name, sir?
This is.
What is your first name? I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then you're gonna go to jail.
For what?
I'm gonna force you to surrender your right to privacy under the Fourth Amendment, or I'm gonna use violence against you and throw you in a cage. That's what he just said.
You're
Going
not
to
wearing
jail
your
for
seatbelt.
what?
Okay, get out. Get out.
Going to jail for what?
Get out of the car.
My name is Brenton. My name is Brenton.
Get out of the car.
Please don't. sir.
One.
Our baby is 6 weeks old, man. We just need to get home. We
Get out
have
of the car.
groceries in the trunk.
Get out of the car. Right now. Shut the car off. Go stand up.
This is a tyrant right here. Tyrant. He took his seatbelt off to go inside the store, you imbecile. And again, any law that they pass for safety, security, the 25-foot halo law, seatbelt laws, helmet laws, they always abuse the law when their little vag gets hurt.
In my car right now.
Can I speak to
Go stand in front of
supervisor?
I am the supervisor on shift.
You're the supervisor on shift?
How sad is that? This is a supervisor.
Turn around. Face away from me.
I don't know.
Face away from me and put your hands on top of your head. Not searching you for weapons. You're making me nervous.
Now he's doing a Terry frisk. Again, unlawful. He has no business searching this guy. Simply because he's a scared little vagina.
I have no idea why you're acting so irrational.
He's acting that way because you're harassing his wife and you're asking her a bunch of questions that have nothing to do with the headlight. You imbecile. How do you not understand? You're the irrational one from the beginning. You're the one impeding freedom. You're the one causing all this. You're scum of the earth. Let's be honest.
I don't know why you're asking us where we're
Stop.
coming from.
I'm allowed to ask those questions.
And we
No.
don't have to answer them. Like, I don't know
Okay,
why you
well,
would
whatever.
answer.
You don't.
Why would you ask them?
I'm allowed to.
For the headlight?
Yep. Okay, I'm not gonna go in because I've already.
Yeah, because there is no explanation. All the questions you asked have nothing to do with the headlight. You're just trying to get more charges put on innocent people for doing nothing wrong. You're scum. I'm not going to explain this to you because there is no explanation. You have nothing. You're scum.
I'm trying to explain things to you.
Okay.
Way past what I have to.
Look,
so
can I just
you can either
shut
give me
up?
your name right now.
Sure, my name is Brenton, man.
Yeah, that's good for starters.
You can run my name all you want. I'm clean. I have nothing on me.
Then why do you got to give me the attitude and give me the runaround?
Because you're harassing his wife, you imbecile. How would you like it if this was going on with your family? How would you like it if a cop was trying to do this to your wife? Oh, that's right. They have special cards and special badges they carry in their wallet that they can show that they're a cop's wife, nephew, dog that can get them out of situations like this. You're the sovereign citizen, period, point blank.
I think it's really ridiculous. You're going
Well,
beyond
that's
the
cool.
scope of
If
the
you don't like
traffic
that, go
stop,
move to
man.
Washington then.
No.
I don't care.
If you don't like my tyranny, go move to Washington. Why don't you go move to North Korea, pig?
I'm gonna move to Washington. Why are you treating me like that? You're a public servant, man.
Thank you. Middle name.
Peter.
Last name.
Anderegg. Anderegg.
Slow
What's
down.
your name?
Slow down.
And badge number.
Slow down.
You do have to give me
Tell
that.
me your last name.
A-N-D.
Slow down.
Slow down. I'm good at asking questions, not reading and writing.
N.
Okay.
D. E. R. E. G. G.
Okay. Date of birth.
Now, sir, please, what is your name and badge number?
ID out of Idaho.
Yes.
Okay. Name is Scott Davis. Badge number 67.
Your name is Scumbag, number 67.
Are you familiar with U.S. Code Title
Nope.
18, Section 240?
Nope, I don't go by the law. Nope. He's talking about 18 USC 242, 244, conspiracy against rights. They don't want to hear about the actual law. They don't want to hear about the laws they're actually violating themselves because in their mind, they don't break the law. They are the law. Nope.
Nope. Face away from me.
Face away from me. So this guy must have been a prison guard or a court officer. This is what they do. You can't even face them because they're the king. You can't even face them. This is a scumbag who treats everybody like prisoners. Obviously.
I'll take physical plan, please. You know, watch him. Please. He's got an attitude of some sort for some reason.
Because you're a tyrant impeding their freedom and harassing and asking his wife questions that have nothing to do with the taillight for no reason. Again, everything they say is a lie. Everything.
Go for So, something for a headlight out. I'm just asking where they came from, stuff like that, because it's Idaho plate, or Bonner County plates, and then...
You stop them for a headlight and start asking them questions that have nothing to do with the headlight. Go on.
He starts challenging, oh, you can't ask those questions, all sorts of stuff like that.
He did not say you can't ask those questions. He said, why would you ask those questions over a headlight? You're a professional liar, and you do it on camera. It's disgusting.
And so, he starts reaching for a whole bunch of stuff. They got scissors, all sorts of junk in there.
He started reaching for a bunch of stuff. When you ask them to get their paperwork, they're supposed to start reaching for it. Oh my God, he has scissors. Scissors. This guy's scared of scissors. He's got body armor on and 60 plus rounds of ammunition. Could literally off 20 people if you wanted to, no problem. But they have scissors.
And I told him to get out of the car. He wouldn't give me his name originally. So
he's not required to give you his name. You're a liar. He took his seatbelt off to go in the store. Everything. This is the dirty cop. Dirty, dirty.
Yeah. But, so I gotta do some warning tickets here and I'll be a minute or two.
What is all that? So now he's got another 60 plus rounds of ammunition there and another person with body armor. So now he's safe from the headlight and the scissors.
Go ahead. Me? It won't open even if you roll your window down?
The window won't roll down.
Okay. So, hey, so what's his deal? Is he normally like...
What's your deal, pig? Why are you hunting people? Why are you stopping people? Why are you impeding Americans' freedom over a headlight? Why are you asking questions that have nothing to do with the headlight? What's your deal? Look inward. You're the problem here, not them. Those are innocent, peaceful people who were doing nothing to nobody. What's your deal, pig?
This with law enforcement?
I couldn't really say. I mean, not generally. Usually, we haven't encountered much law enforcement.
Okay.
So I haven't noticed any issue in the past. Whenever we have, he's generally pretty respectful.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was just off put by the questions or if,
Sure.
I don't know. I do apologize, though. I mean, obviously, I just got...
Don't apologize and don't answer questions, lady. Please. Sir, I respectfully decline to answer any of your questions. Say it respectfully. Sir, I respectfully decline to answer any of your questions and keep it moving.
The shower and my hair is still wet. It's just grabbing some groceries heading home.
Right.
I definitely didn't intend for this.
Well, no, it's just a headlight stop.
Then why'd you turn it into something else, pig? If it's a headlight stop, you get their information, you extort them for their money, and you keep it moving. You don't ask where they're coming from, where they're going. You're trying to do more than that. They're always trying to escalate a stop. Your life is in danger when a cop pulls you over. You better understand that.
Your headlight's out.
Stop.
Are either of you on probation or parole?
No.
No.
I don't answer questions. Come on, lady.
Have you ever been arrested or anything like that?
Never in my life.
Is there
I don't answer questions. Come on, lady.
any reason why he is so nervous like that? Do you have anything inside your vehicle maybe?
He's not nervous at all. That's another lie by you. He was actually very forward and not nervous and confronting your tyrant ass. You're the one that's nervous. You claimed you were nervous. You saw some scissors. He can't even face you. And you got scared and patted him down for no reason. You're the one that's nervous. Every accusation is a confession.
No.
You don't want me to be concerned about?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, why did you pull into Liberty here?
Here, tobacco, cigarettes.
For him or you?
For me.
Again, what does that have to do with anything, pig?
Okay, because it looked for a second you're going to roll up to the pump, and then you kind of
I
roll
didn't
forward
know
a little
what to
bit farther.
do.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't want to block the front of their business if we were like gonna be here for, you know.
Okay.
I don't know. I forget that Bonner's Ferry isn't like Sandpoint. It's a lot smaller here, so like nobody's even come in here since we've been here. Really, I
So-
just didn't want to block up the front of their business.
You gotta understand where I'm coming from. I go to pull a car over, they turn into the first gas station, and then they pull around, and then they slowly come to a stop. So that can make me my sense is a little heightened.
Because you're an idiot and you're out hunting human beings, and normal everyday things make you suspicious because you're a coward. Coward.
Find me until I was pulling in.
And it's not a crime, but it just sometimes people normally, and then.
No, I understand.
I'm asking questions
things.
about a license plate that's out of Sandpoint and where you're coming from. Then he said Super One. I was like, normally.
That's none of your business, pig. Headlight, ticket, goodbye. You escalated this from start to finish. You had no reason, even real reason to pull them over. Nothing. They did nothing to no one.
People when their license plate are from Sandpoint, they're normally from Sandpoint.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, and then.
So what if she's not from Sandpoint, you imbecile? Who cares? Like, are we not allowed in your jurisdiction? You're an idiot.
And then the vehicle doesn't even come back to you. It comes back to a Sherry. Who's Sherry?
My mom.
Oh.
I don't answer questions. It's none of your business who Sherry is. It's none of your business. My tag doesn't come back to me either. Your tag doesn't come back to you either, pig. Again, you're the sovereign here.
Okay, because your driver's license is Kayla, and
but the vehicle is registered in my name. You mean the insurance?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Because at first that's all I
on
had.
as well, though, too.
When because that's the only thing I got at first. So, any questions to me?
No, I'm all set. Is everything?
Yeah, he's
all
good. He's not going to jail.
or-
He's close, but he's not.
Okay.
He's close to going to jail because he hurt my feelings.
As long
Yeah,
as
that'd be
we have a
great if we didn't
conversation
do that.
and he wants to leave here tonight, yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
As long as he acquiesces to me and he makes sure my feelings aren't hurt anymore, I won't put him in a cage for his speech.
We would love to go home, and I apologize for any inconvenience.
It happens all the time.
And I think
All right, so there's that video. Please subscribe to Levi Trumbull. Good job, Levi Trumbull. Also on Levi Trumbull's channel, he himself, Levi Trumbull, was arrested for DUI when he doesn't drink or do drugs or nothing. Please go watch that video. It's wonderful. In the meantime, subscribe to tac-us.org for free. Consider joining for 99 cents a month. I also have a Etsy store if you're interested in anything. And on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m., I go live and unfiltered on Rumble. I don't know what I'm covering yet tonight, but I'm covering it. So see you there. All right, everybody. Bye.